It started quietly, almost too quietly for something that would eventually spark one of the most heated debates inside the BTS fandom this November 2025. A single Reddit post in one of the largest BTS discussion communities began circulating. The title was vague enough to seem harmless. Are we expecting too much from Jungkook? But inside was a long, emotional message written by a fan who claimed to feel disappointed with Jungkook's solo activities since his military discharge. The user wrote that they thought Jungkook would return with massive projects, constant music releases, collaborations, and high-energy promotions all year long. Instead, they said they were shocked that Jungkook chose to live stream casually, rest, and take time away from the spotlight. Within hours, the post gathered thousands of comments. Within a day, it became one of the most discussed threads of the month. Within a week, it turned into a fandom-wide controversy. Many fans were stunned. Some were offended. Others felt it revealed something deeper, something uncomfortable, about how certain fans view Jungkook not as a human being, but as a 24/7 content machine. And that's how the storm began. To understand why this debate exploded, one must understand the weight Jungkook carries. As the youngest member of BTS, Jungkook is not only beloved, he is seen as the group's ace, the one who excels in every category. Over the years, media and fans alike have crowned him the main vocalist, the all-rounder golden McNathy global pop prince. Every era of BTS strengthened Jungkook's reputation as someone who can do everything. So naturally, when he enlisted, fans spent nearly 2 years imagining what his solo career would look like the moment he returned. Some believed he would drop 2 albums in a year. Some expected a worldwide tour. Some even speculated constant global brand campaigns. Expectations skyrocketed long before Jungkook even stepped out of his military uniform. When he chose to take his time, breathe, reconnect with fans casually through Weverse, and avoid rushing into new major releases. It clashed with the fantasy some fans had built. And fantasy, when threatened, often collapses dramatically. The Reddit thread from early November included dozens of criticisms, but many comments repeated one sentiment: Jungkook is too talented to be this inactive. Another user wrote, "He is wasting potential. Other idols are working harder." Such statements sparked widespread anger among ARMY. Many, comparing Jungkook to other idols was not just unfair, it was dehumanizing. A top comment responded sharply, "He's a human being, not a performance robot. Let him live." As more fans joined the discussion, a pattern became clear. The criticism wasn't really about lack of content. It was about ownership. Some fans felt entitled to Jungkook's productivity. They believed that because they supported him, they could demand constant output in return. Music, videos, live streams, global campaigns, anything. This created a toxic cycle. Fans fantasize about comeback and content. Reality does not match fantasy. Anger emerges. They lash out. Sometimes at Jungkook, sometimes at other fans, sometimes at HYB. This isn't new in K-pop, but it hits differently when the target is Jungkook, someone whose every action, waking up, breathing, live streaming, smiling, immediately trends worldwide. The pressure is enormous, often invisible, but undeniably real. One surprising result of the debate was the emergence of a phrase many ARMY had never used before: internal antis. These aren't antis from outside the fandom. They are fans who love Jungkook but constantly criticize and compare him to other members, blame him for not being perfect or treat him like a product instead of a person. Several ARMY members began calling out this behavior directly. One viral comment said, "Some people don't want Jungkook. They want the version of Jungkook they built in their heads." Another wrote, "They don't love him. They love the idea of him." For many fans, the most heartbreaking aspect was this: Jungkook always says he wants to show himself as he is, not perfect, not polished, not always performing, just him. But some fans refused to accept that. The discussion also evolved into speculation about HYB's management. Some fans claimed HYB promoted Jungkook too aggressively during the Seven and Golden era, 2023 to 2024, which created unrealistic expectations. Others argued the exact opposite. that HYBE was backing away from Jungkook in 2025 to push other members' content. Both sides misunderstood something fundamental. HYBE has not made any official statement about future solo projects for any member post-military. All the expectations floating around were built entirely by fans themselves, yet many angry commenters blamed HYBE anyway. Why isn't HYBE making Jungkook release more? Why didn't they prepare his comeback in advance? Why are other members getting opportunities while Jungkook rests? These claims were based on assumptions, not facts, and assumptions are the playground where misinformation thrives. In the end, HYBE's silence became fuel for fandom speculation. But the truth is, Jungkook himself has repeatedly said he wants to go slow and focus on long-term growth, not fast output. Many fans simply didn't want to hear that. A separate part of the debate centered around Jungkook's 7 days of Weverse live streams in early November. Some fans saw them as a gift. Others saw them as proof he wasn't focused on music. A vocal minority claimed he looked emotionally drained or unmotivated. This triggered two conflicting narratives. Narrative A: he is relaxed, happy, and just being himself. Fans argued Jungkook looked peaceful and didn't show signs of distress. They loved his unfiltered, natural energy and felt it was refreshing. Narrative B: he seems mentally exhausted. This side believed Jungkook's calmness was actually emotional fatigue and that he might be struggling privately. Neither narrative was confirmed by Jungkook or HYBE, but speculation grew and grew and grew, and unfortunately, humans love drama more than truth. Many experts in fandom psychology pointed out the harmful cycle at play. Jungkook gives a lot of himself to fans. This creates closeness and sometimes dependency. Fans expect constant access. When Jungkook sets boundaries, fans feel rejected. Rejection leads to anger. Anger leads to criticism disguised as concern. Jungkook feels the pressure to meet expectations again. This cycle has affected idols for decades, but with Jungkook's popularity, it becomes 10 times heavier. Experts say this behavior is rooted in parasocial relationships. Fans feel like Jungkook is a part of their personal life, even though the relationship is one-sided. This isn't the fans' fault entirely. IT is a natural psychological phenomenon. But it becomes dangerous when fans believe they have control over someone's career choices. The fandom split into two large groups. Group 1, let Jungkook live. He owes us nothing. These fans are protective, empathetic, and prioritize his well-being. Group 2, he should work harder. We want more. These fans are demanding, often aggressive, and see content output as proof of loyalty. What made this moment different from past conflicts was how global and heated it became. Twitter hashtags emerged. Reddit threads multiplied. Weverse posts argued endlessly. A fandom known for unity suddenly found itself divided. Some fans even accused others of not being real army. What was initially a conversation about content had turned into a war over morality, loyalty, and identity. Although Jungkook has not addressed this particular debate, he has spoken many times in the past about pressure. I don't want to be perfect. I want to be real. Sometimes I get scared of disappointing you. I want to live my life honestly, not just as an idol. These words gain new meaning in the context of November 2025. Jungkook has always tried to balance his desire to work hard, his desire to grow as an artist, his desire to maintain a life outside the spotlight, but some fans struggle to accept that Jungkook's dream might not match their dream for him. That mismatch is the core of the conflict.